do, do, do it to satisfy whatever it is. Do it to satisfy whatever it is. Do it to satisfy whatever it is. Welcome to Sapphire Kiss and Tell, where we review just for you. And I'm back with another review of If Loving You Is Wrong. It is Temptation Tuesday. Well, actually, it's Wake Up Wednesday. But my review for Temptation Tuesday, If Loving You Is Wrong, our Playground Jam of the day is a Sapphire remix. Y'all look that up. Okay? Do it till you're satisfied. And that is definitely dedicated to Brad. Because Brad was on one last night, wasn't he? My boy is still mad. He, boom, kicked the door in right at Randall's house and Marcy's house. He in there with that gun. My man is looking for Randall. Okay? And it was so funny because he was going through every room. Randall! He was like looking for him. He was everywhere. And then he went outside and he looked over there at Motel 6. Y'all saw how he looked at that storage building? Looked at Motel 6. Bust in there. Randall! He wasn't in there. And he came back out and he saw that boat. And that boat, we know that boat is precious to Randall. We know it's precious. We saw him standing on it in season 1. We saw him just working on it. And he got that axe. And my man was hitting that boat, but the boat wasn't doing jack. I told my husband, I was like, he ain't bust a grape in the first scene when he was hitting that boat, but he was mad. He's beating that boat. And so it's the day after, of course, and we're trying to kind of just get through the day. Kelly has the kids, and I thought that was nice that she took the kids and she's fixing them breakfast and she's trying to kind of keep them entertained and keep them focused. They want to know where their parents are, of course. And they're like, why are we over here? And I think it was the little girl who said something really interesting. She said, they're fighting. You know, Kelly was trying to paint them some other picture like, they just need some time alone. She's like, no, they don't never want us around when they fight. And so true, they fighting to the umpteenth degree. So she's kind of trying to keep them settled and get them breakfast. And her son says, the boy, Brad and Alex's son says something about his dad. And then Justice, Kelly's son, says, well, my dad doesn't take my calls anymore. And so Kelly kind of stopped there. He don't take your calls. You been calling him? And then he ain't been answering. So that was kind of like a wake-up call for her. And so she kind of herds them out to school and got those wheels turning, Kelly. Got those wheels turning. And so then, you know how we cross them tracks. Have y'all noticed that when we go to Natalie's house, it's like a total shift in paradigm? Go, Tyler Perry. You took me every time we go over there to that apartment. It's crazy. And so they're in there, and she's getting her kids' breakfast ready. Lucian is getting ready to go to work. And Joey, bam, busts out the bedroom with his TJ Maxx suit on. Y'all see my boy? My boy was looking dapper, though. He was looking dapper. I give him that. He was looking dapper in his suit, and he tells Natalie that he's going to get ready to go out and do some interviews for a job. And so then Lucian says, oh, I got something for you. He go back in the bedroom, and he comes out with a tie. That would match the suit. And he was like, I said, Joey's a cute guy. He's a really cute guy, look nice in the suit. And the tie would have took, if you're trying to be impressive, the tie would take you over. I missed that whole interaction. I don't know if y'all did. I missed it. They were right there up on the bum when I realized what was going on. He was like, nah, I don't want the tie. And I thought he probably just thought he was too cool for the tie. You know how young people are. He wasn't feeling the tie. But, it clicks to Lucian, and it clicks to the boy. Oh, you can't tie a tie. That's what the issue is. So, Lucian being a good stepdaddy, he was like, oh, ain't no problem. My daddy didn't teach me how to tie no tie. So he's like, no, I don't want to do that. You know you want that tie. So, Lucian does what a good man would do, He says, I'm going to tie the tie. He didn't give him any pressure about it. It's here if you want it. If you don't want it, that's fine too. And so they go off, and he takes the kids to school, Lucian does, and Natalie's at the sink washing dishes. And then she just had a moment. Did y'all see that? Like, I miss that too. Okay, she just started breaking down about that tie. Like, really? Like, and then she had some powerful exchange with her son, you know. Joy, you know I can do a lot of things, Joy. I can work, I can take care of my kids. But Joy, I can't teach you how to be a man. He's like, all of that about the time? It's like, Nelly. But I guess sometimes you have those moments where you realize how life, you know, has kind of just not always been fair. And she apologized for not having him by the right man, for being young, and for not teaching him how to tie a tie. I was like, wow. Well, I thought it was sweet. And sometimes you do just have to have those moments. And life is not always fair. But he was like, don't worry about it. I'm a man now. I'm going to go out here and get me a job. I'm a man. Worry about that tie. So then he's talking about going to apply at a chemical factory. And she's like, you know what this place is? They kill people there, Joey. They kill people. And so, promise me you won't go there. Promise me you won't go there. He never. He's like, okay. She's like, oh, these seem like some nice places as they look through the classifieds. You know, a young man, he gonna go anyway. She knew that, but, you know. So they go on off, and then, what happened? We see, Kelly at work, and, she seems to be, you know, we're fine, and then Marcy comes in. And I was happy to see Marcy looking like Marcy. You know, it's kind of like, is that her? Because last couple of times we done seen Marcy. Oh, baby done looked deranged. But she looked calm, like she had kind of taken a couple of deep breaths, maybe popped some Xanax, had a cup of wine, glass of wine. You know, she looked calm, and she told her that she had went to a hotel, and she asked her if she was okay, and she said she didn't know. And I understand that, because when you know, deal with something like that in a marriage or a relationship, it takes time, you know. But I love what she did. It was classy of her to thank Kelly, because she was like, the rest of these would have had me going around here for months while this nigga, this snow bunny laid up. So she thanked Kelly for it, and Kelly, you know, Kelly could definitely understand the situation because she went through the same, something similar with Travis. So I thought that was a great exchange. And back at the house, back at Kelly's house, did y'all see that? Oh, my favorite part. Travis shows up, and he's there for justice, and she's called him, you know, because she wants to know why. You know, my son calling you, and you ain't answering the phone. What's up with that? What's up with that, Travis? You say you're going to be the boy daddy? So she, you know, comes on here. And then Willie show up. So that took me out when Willie show up. That's going to forever be Whitley, okay? Jasmine guy who plays the role of Travis's mom. And on a side note, is it her hair or the makeup? Why does she look like that? She looks like the wicked witch of the West. I was like, she's nuts for that. I was like, I asked my husband was like, she's just getting old. I was like, I don't think it's that. I think it's, I don't know what it is. It's the hair, the makeup, the eyebrow. I mean, I don't know what's going on with it. That don't look like Dwayne Whitley, do it? But she comes in, and we know that last season she was a real nasty to Kelly, okay? She was super nasty to my girl. And so she comes in and she does something classy. She apologizes for that. You know, she says, I can see that you really, you know, love my son. And she does. That relationship is not over. I want Kelly to get it through her mind. That thing ain't over. And Travis is like, that was nice of her. And Kelly's like, boy, please, I know you did that. You really trying to get back in. He's like, no. And then Whitley was like, no, you know, I prayed about it. My girl said she prayed about it. She knew she was wrong. She went on back over there and apologized. So I see that relationship taking a turn this season. I really do. And I hope so. He's a cute guy. And he seems to genuinely love Kelly and Justice. So Justice and the kids come back in, and she's like, oh, I got you guys some games set up down there in the hall. Y'all go down there. They're like, where our daddy at? We see our daddy car. And she's like, instead of trying to get their mind off of their parents. And so then Justice is like, okay. Charles like, I can't get a hug. What's up? He's like, been calling you, nigga. You ain't been answering. They gonna show up in my place. So they finally get him to come to the couch, and he gives him a hug. He's, well, I need to tell you something. And was it just me? I need y'all to comment below. Did we know that Justice didn't know that Travis was his biological father? Like, we knew, the audience. Justice didn't know that wasn't his real dad. Ain't you my dad? But apparently, he didn't know. So Travis apologizes for not taking his calls, and he tells him that he's going to be there to take him to his baseball games and to be there for him whenever he calls. And if he can't answer it immediately, he promises that he will, get back to him. But I need you to know something. I'm not your biological father. And they use that big term, and the boy was like, that little boy did a good job. He was like, huh? What? 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 And so they kind of explain what biological father means. But I'm always going to be here for you and we'll love you. My mama said, you feed him long enough, they'll look like you. So, they had that exchange. But Kelly is not going. He wants to stay for dinner. And I thought, man, go in there and scramble up some eggs or some toast or something. Let my man stay, for dinner. She's like, no, I'm taking the kids out for ice cream. That's all they going to eat is ice cream, Kelly? Really? And it tickled me when he tried to kiss her after Whitley had left. And she was like, he's like, really? Lips closed, eyes open? You know you want to kiss her. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. So, that was that. Then the exchange between Lucius and Eddie. Okay, that's a storm waiting to happen. Lucian coming in with the right intentions. He goes and he's like, man, look, I got a breakfast sandwich. You want to get one? I got two. Did you pay for that? No, my old lady gave it to me. Oh, so that means you ain't pay for that? That's stealing. Like, you finna have me busting these people's houses and bust some heads, and you talking to me about stealing? I'm gonna need you to get up off your high horse. And I was like, Eddie, are you on something? It's real apparent. You on something. Okay. So Lucian talks to Esperanza in the hall, and she is keeping a close eye on this situation. I appreciate that, Esperanza. He was like, what's wrong with that dude? He's like, I'm going to go there and turn her back. She's like, no. You can't do that. Because he does whatever he wants around here. Don't you go there and turn her back until you do right by me. Ain't no good, go crazy. And I'm wanting Lucian to get out from in front of this train. This is a train wreck waiting to happen. Oh my God, they get in the car and he talking all crazy to him like, you can I trust you? Can I trust you? And I'm waiting on him to say that. Pac was his term last season. Person of color. I'm waiting on him. I'm watching you, Eddie. And so he talking crazy in the car. And so, well, if I could trust you, let's swing down on somebody. And they swing down on, of all people, Quan. Okay. Really? Oh! You couldn't have found nobody else, Tyler Perry. Couldn't have been no other drug dealer. And so he puts him on the car, and he's patting him down for drugs. And he looks like, really, Lou? Quan really, Lou, it's like this? I've been trying to be cool because me and Joey go way back. It's like this. The boy's clean. And I was thinking now this crazy Eddie may pay off for you. Lock that up. Lock Quan up. But I know what he means. No, I don't even want to star you. That kind of helps out. I got you. So they get back in the car. And he's like, man, why do you do that? And he said, oh, he clean? You think he clean? And he pulls out the dope. Now, I ain't even sure if that was Quan's dope and money. Eddie, you just dirty. You dirty. He just take him a hit in the car right there in front of us. I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with him? Oh, I want you to get off this train wreck, Lucius. I want you to just go back and work 2 jobs. Natalie gonna have to understand. Oh, she's gonna have to understand. I'm sorry. She's gonna have to understand. So, Joey at the interview. Joey, you have somebody fill your applications out for you from now on, okay? He didn't fill half of it out. He misspelled words. And you know it's crooked when the man interviewing him was like, he'll call the reference right there in front of him. Yo mama, right. That place kills people. So he's like, I used to work at the burger place. You would call After Jackie. Mama answered that phone. Woo! Set that butt up. Told him you was on the paper. You a felon, son. The man was like, Joy, just go down the street and work at the other burger place, okay? Because Mama ain't trying to help you get that $18 an hour. She ain't trying to help you, and you probably don't need it because you can't write. And probably can't read that well either. But you cute though, so we gonna hold it out for you. We gonna work it out for you. So we roll on down the street, back in Brad and Randall's place. And my man Brad got some strips from somewhere, cause he done beat that boat up. And so Randall comes through the door, walking down the street with his toilet paper bag behind, and he look at his door now. See, when you see your front door kicked in, I know you live in suburbia America. You supposed to call the police, okay? You ain't supposed to go in there and investigate yourself. You supposed to call the po-po. My man goes in there, looking all around, everything, gets to the backyard, and he like, oh, this looks good. I'm sorry, you know. And I thought he was finna try to kind of psychoanalyze him, you know, because he's a psychologist, isn't he? And so he's like, you know, I'm sorry. Bump that. The fight was on. And then, pow, 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 pow. Alex heard them gunshots. Did you remind you of Suge in Color Purple? She took off running. Celie at home about to save Mister. She tried to get over there, but those shots had already been fired. The neighbor walking her dog, looking all around. I'm like, what y'all think gonna happen? It was another great episode of Temptation Tuesday. If loving you is wrong. I'm your girl, Sapphire. Kiss and Tell, where we review just for you. I can't wait, baby. I can't wait to see who gets shot. Who you think it's gonna be? Remember who shot JR from Dallas? It's another great episode. Loving this ride. If loving you is wrong, I'm going to need you to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel, baby. Because I'm going to keep bringing it to you, baby. And get you some joy. And give you some joy. Because it pays off.